everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shinay, aka Shy, and today I will be going over my experience with the reusable menstrual cup. A very easy, eco-friendly way to support you during your menstrual cycle. So I have some raw footage of my first time experience and some tips after using it for about 3 months. So let's get into the video. So what's a menstrual cup? It is a plastic cup that looks like this, that you insert into your vagina, and it collects the blood, woo, and then you remove the cup, dump the cup, clean the cup, and insert it again. So how did I find out about the menstrual cup? About a year ago, I started doing research on how the harmful chemicals inside of tampons and pads harm not only the uterus but just the entire female body and other organs in the body. And I was like, yeah, let me find a more not only eco-friendly way to support me during my menstrual cycle, but a healthier way to do it. And so I read a lot about the fabric pads. I started using those. They were too comfortable, and they are too comfortable. I still use them. They are too comfortable, and that's why I like the menstrual cup, is because the fabric pads, you sit down and it's so comfortable because it's fabric that you don't really know if you're like leaking other places. So I decided to invest in the menstrual cup. It was about $32 at Target. The next clips will be part of my first time experience using the menstrual cup. And then I'll come back and share some tips after 3 months of using it.
The small size Himalayan pink menstrual cup. And they have 2 sizes. So a small, normal, yeah, all this great stuff. So yeah, got one of those. I'm trying to do a review today. I'm on my second day of my menstrual cycle. And so I'm gonna try this out today.
Them won't take my spirit. To stop me, them gonna have to kill me. My culture's worth the killing. These vultures owe us millions. I know on every side we ain't righteous. The fire deep inside me is ignited. I know I possess power that is priceless. Come by me with no antics, fake romantics, internet gangsters. I don't wanna say or do anything they say, or anything they do. Bound to lose my head with all of this. Bound to lose some friends, no folks giving. Found my inner strength, I'm pouring it into everything at war with me. The power's in the children. It all comes down to what we teach them. I know they pray for silence, I got sirens. I know they promote guidance, but they're lying. I'm focused on my timing, I stay righteous. Can't fool me, no can't trick me. Ain't no pick me here to make it straight.
Now 1:22, and I've had my cup definitely in. I've had my cup in for about 4 hours, or almost 4 hours, in about 30 minutes. And it's going well. I will say, when watching all the other videos, they're like, it's comfortable. And I don't think comfortable is the word I would use to describe it. It's like it's a part of your body. Like you can feel when something's touching your body. So yeah, I guess that's what I'd say. It's just like you feel it, but it's not uncomfortable. Yeah, if you've been wearing pads, you're not used to having something hang out of your vagina. So basically, if you've been wearing tampons, it's a little easier. For example, even on the box it described, like, you should get the smaller one if you usually do 3 tampons a day or something like that. So yeah, I'm at Jamba Juice. I'm about to go get something to drink out of here, maybe like a snack. It is 3:27 and I inserted my cup at 11 this morning. So I've had it in for about 4.5 hours. And honestly, when I was in Whole Foods shopping around, like, I didn't feel it really. So I would say, to my point earlier about it being like not uncomfortable, but also not comfortable. Like, comfortable is literally not having a period, not having discharge, not wearing underwear, and just like roaming the streets. That's comfortable for me. So this is not exactly that. I have like literally a cup in my vagina. But it's as good as it's gonna get. It's very like mentally comforting in the sense that I like don't know this, but it feels much better in the sense that like I don't have to like look down like, oh shit, did I like bleed through my pad, or oh shit, did my tampon like get over lubricated? I don't even think that's the word. But you know, it's kind of like a stopper, and it's like holding it in, and it's not as harmful to the vagina as tampons and pads. So it's mentally comforting, which makes it a little more easier to handle. I really don't necessarily feel it at this point. I think my vagina just needed to get used to it. And yeah, let's go get some cake.
So I hope you all enjoyed the insight into my first time experience using my menstrual cup. As I mentioned earlier, I've had it now 3 months, and some pro tips I wanted to share is the first time it's a little wonky, because this is the first time, especially if you're someone like me who I never used tampons before. So to go from not using a tampon to a full-on menstrual cup, I was like really nervous, and so I think that came out when trying to use it. Now that I've been using it for 3 months, it's much more comfortable. It's much more easy to put in, and especially, oh my God, take out. It's much easier. I got my little routine down. You know, you just gotta practice different ways of doing it. But give it a good push and you got it. So tip number 1 is wear fabric pads underneath. Another eco-friendly and money-saving way to get support during your menstrual cycle is using fabric pads. I love them, especially when using the menstrual cup, because these things are sturdy. They do not leak. When you first put them in, sometimes they're like not fully sealed and you get a little leak. Or yes, the box and instructions say that you can use it for up to 12 hours. I personally like to remove, clean, and reinsert mine about 4 to 6 hours while I'm wearing it. I just feel like it's much cleaner that way, and it's easier to remove. It works much easier for me that way. So just a tip. Third tip, set an alarm. 12 hours is a very long time. Like 12 hours is not 30 minutes, okay? You can forget. I forgot, and I still remembered within the 12-hour time frame, but I forgot. But I remembered at like the 8th hour, and I'm like, dang, if I can forget, I need to set an alarm. The last tip, also mentioned in the instructions, don't sleep with it. Sometimes you go to sleep and you wake up like 11 hours of sleep, you got 10 hours of sleep, or you put it in 3 hours before going to sleep and you went to sleep. Yeah, just be mindful. When I come home after work, I'm probably taking it out at about 7, and yeah. Unless I know that I'm really exhausted, then I'm just take a quick shower, remove it, and don't insert it back. Just to make sure I don't fall asleep on it. Like, be really intentional about not falling asleep. If you have used a menstrual cup before, please drop down in the comments below. Let me know your experience. And remember, it's all about the journey. There is no destination. Continue to grow, continue to be strong, continue to push yourself, and continue to know that you are one of the great.